Britain has just experienced a political earthquake, turning what was expected to be a routine local election into a defining moment for the nation. For Prime Minister Keir Starmer, this was supposed to be a triumphant confirmation of Labour's dominance after 10 months in power. Instead, it became a brutal reckoning. The biggest shock came from Reform UK, which didn't just make gains. It completely reshaped the political landscape. Far from being a protest vote, Reform emerged as a dominant force, seizing control of 10 councils, winning 677 council seats, and securing major victories in regions like Greater Lincolnshire and Hull. This wasn't fluke. It was a revolution, signaling that Reform is now a central player in British politics. While Reform surged, the traditional parties crumbled. The Conservatives faced utter devastation, losing 18 councils and hundreds of councillors in a single night. The party is now in disarray, lacking direction and public trust. Labour didn't fare much better. Despite expectations, Starmer's party lost 189 council seats, failing to inspire voters or expand its influence. Behind the scenes, frustration is boiling over, with reports of infighting and anger over Labour's lackluster performance. Starmer's carefully crafted image as a competent technocrat is cracking as voters reject empty promises and demand real change. Adding to Labour's humiliation, the Liberal Democrats quietly overtook them, securing second place nationally with 163 new seats and control of 3 councils. This dramatic shift marks a collapse in confidence in the two-party system. Voters are fed up with being ignored while living costs rise, public services decline, and their voices go unheard. Nigel Farage, once dismissed by the political elite, is now being seriously discussed as a potential future prime minister, a sign of how much the landscape has changed. The backlash has left Starmer scrambling. His attempt to downplay the election results by claiming the public wants him to move faster only highlights his growing desperation. Labour's grassroots supporters are furious over his abandonment of core values like fairness and social justice. Meanwhile, senior figures like Angela Rayner and West Streeting are watching closely, with whispers of leadership challenges growing louder. Starmer's future as Prime Minister is now in serious doubt, with a one-term government looking increasingly likely. The Conservatives, meanwhile, are in free fall. Their council losses have left them weakened, their brand toxic, and their voters fleeing to Reform. The political establishment is in shock, realizing that the old rules no longer apply. Reform UK now faces its biggest test, proving it can govern effectively. If it succeeds, its momentum could become unstoppable. If it fails, the backlash will be swift. Either way, Britain's political system has been forever altered. In another blow to Starmer, Labour MPs are demanding he reverse cuts to winter fuel payments for pensioners following a shocking by-election defeat in Runcorn and Helsby. Reform overturned a 15,000-vote Labour majority in what was considered a safe seat, with many blaming the cuts for the loss. Chancellor Rachel Reeves' decision to means-test the payments has sparked outrage, with MPs warning that voters have not forgiven the government. Pressure is mounting for Starmer to backtrack, but he has so far resisted, insisting there are no quick fixes to the country's problems. The election results send a clear message. The British public is done with empty promises and political games. The two-party system is collapsing, and voters are demanding real change. Starmer's old tactics no longer work, and his leadership is on shaky ground. The question now is whether he can adapt, or if his time and power will be cut short. What do you think about these dramatic political shifts? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more updates on British politics. Thanks for watching and see you next time.